So amidst the controversy of Kaybobo's alleged baby mama coming online to call him out over his abandonment of his son in the United States, there has been some latest development. I mean, I'm just imagining what Kaybobo is thinking in his head. Why is this lady showing up now? And in fact, the lady is even alleging that Kaybobo has a child support case in court. That before they could get hold of Kaybobo in the United States, he had run away to Nigeria. In fact, this is even the part that I really don't understand. Like, she alleged that Kaybobo had said that he was always broke, and he's not available to give to pay child support. Of course, it's not like in Nigeria where you can impregnate somebody and just run away. I mean, and stay off the child's life. In America, if you do that, you are entitled to pay child support. A certain amount of money is paid every month, sometimes every week, for the child you have born through a lady. So the lady said that before they could get hold of him for the child support case that he has in court, that he had run away to Nigeria for the show. I know this story is just wild, man. The story is just wild. There's an aspect of that I'm going to explain further. I'm also going to bring you some updates as it relates to that, because there's also some other things that have developed regarding that. I'll read the comments she has been posting and telling some people, some bloggers, about the relationship she had with Kaybobo. It's shocking to me because Kaybobo came off like somebody who was a cool guy from a rich family, well educated. Never for once, he never came off as someone who was broke. In fact, the lady said that Kaybobo says always that he was broke, and I mean, you wouldn't tell if Kaybobo was lying to her at the time that he was saying he was broke, because somebody who is a professional American football player, I mean, you would tell that, I mean, this guy cannot be broke in any way. So it's just doesn't add up. There's a lot that is missing. But then, just amidst that issue going up, we also think he's doing well for himself. He just did his homecoming in Ekiti State, and the Ekiti State government is looking to give him a particular position as an ambassador, a tourism ambassador for the state. Let me just read what I am following for you. Kaybobo set to earn Visit Ekiti Tourism Ambassador title. Ekiti-born global talent Kayode Kaybobo Oladele is on the path to becoming a Visit Ekiti Tourism Ambassador following his courtesy visit to the Ekiti State Bureau of Tourism Development at Ekiti. Kaybobo, who earned nationwide admiration as one of the most decent, respectful, and scandal-free housemates in the popular BBNaija reality show, was warmly received by the Director General, Barrister Wale Ojo Lare, Esquire, and the SA on Tourism Development's Peculiar Ekira. The DG took Kaybobo and his entourage through a thrilling and insightful presentation of Ekiti's breathtaking tourism treasures, Bajoring Rock of Wonders, Arintan Waterfalls, Ikogosi Warm Springs, Oke Shabonke, and many more. The young star was visibly astonished by the depth and diversity of Ekiti's tourism possibilities. Kaybobo arrived with a strong and supportive family team, his mother, his aunt, and his sister, and his uncle, who all expressed pride in reconnecting with their ancestral home. A proud native of Ekiti, Kaybobo lit up the room when he effortlessly switched into fluent Ado dialects, boldly declaring, "Emi kinoko, omo Ado ni mi, orami akara." This single moment confirmed his unbroken bond with his roots. The US-based professional basketballer currently playing in Miami, Florida, affirmed his desire to give back to Ekiti and use his rising global influence to spotlight the state's tourism assets. He pledged to tour and promote Ekiti's iconic tourism sites, brand brand them internationally, and support the Visit Ekiti identity with creative content and global visibility. In his vibrant, youthful energy, he jokingly expressed a wish to party with some of his fellow housemates inside the Abidjaring Rock, showing how deeply the sights impressed him. Barrister Wale Ojonari commended Kaybobo for being a disciplined, responsible, and admirable Ekiti ambassador, both inside and outside the house. Both the house and the celebrated Kaybobo's humility, cultural pride, and readiness to reconnect meaningfully with his homeland. Kaybobo was accompanied by Honorable Ayo Ojo, Technical Assistant on Youth, and Dr. Tayo Oguntayo, Technical Assistant Political, with his clean record, global platform, strong family backing, and an authentic Ekiti identity. Kaybobo stands tall as one of the most promising young ambassadors capable of amplifying the Visit Ekiti brand across continents. So you would ask yourself, how can a basketballer, a professional basketballer who plays for Miami, be broke? And by the way, I read from Ekiti Tourism News. This is Ekiti Tourism News. He himself was the one that shared it on Twitter. He wrote, "Ekiti State is a powerhouse of culture and tourism, and I am honored to uphold the legacy of its rich heritage." There are a whole lot of persons who started tweeting at him. This one says, "Such an honor. I love a fave who was welcomed and honored in his hometown, ambassador for culture and tourism. This is what homecoming should be like, not the other way around. We are proud of you, Cable." But this one says, "Our boy, nothing can stop you to shine. Keep shining. You deserve all the good things," this one says. See what they call homecoming, I beg. See what they call homecoming. So proud of you, Kaybobo. I mean, a lot of persons turned up on his Twitter, and we're giving him all the props and all the accolades, as the case may be. So where did the broke thing came from? Where did the broke thing come from? Because it doesn't look real. There's so many blurred lines, you know. He may have kept that part of the story out of the spotlight because, again, like it or leave it, not everybody wants to tell the personal story about, what it depends on what you want the public to know, to hear about you. So you can't blame him and say, "Oh, why didn't he say this?" None of your business. None of your business. But my own problem is the lady who's coming out now. But she said in one of her posts that she came out now because she unblocked him. She actually blocked him, but he unblocked him and saw visuals of him having attended the BBNaija, and now he's making money, and he hasn't reached out since he left America since July. And so, and now there's also another school of thought that says that he hasn't actually seen his son for 4 years. Like, I really don't get it. Now, I'm going to, read out what I found out, as the latest development as relates to this particular matter. So, American lady calls out Kaybobo for allegedly abandoning his child ahead of BBNaija appearance. An American lady has publicly called out reality TV star Kaybobo of abandoning her and their alleged child in the United States before returning to Nigeria to chase a spot on BBNaija reality show. According to her claims, she and Kaybobo were in a relationship during his stay in the US, but things took a turn when he allegedly traveled back to Nigeria without offering any form of support. She added that she had no idea he was pursuing a career in reality TV until recently. In a series of emotional posts, the woman expressed that she felt used and emphasized that she deserves financial support for the child she says they share. It's scary, but at the same time, I mean, we have been told not to believe everything on the internet until at least you have somebody confirm and react to, you know, what the development is. And at this point, Kaybobo would just have to come and, clarify issues. Let's basically tell, because another school of thought said that Kaybobo hasn't seen his son for 4 years, and that the lady completely blocked him out from seeing the son. And Kaybobo now decided, you know what, if I'm not going to see my son, don't expect me to give you child support. And then she blocked him completely. And then, that kind of altercation that happens between, an adult and another adult who's got a child, and then, because you are using that as a manipulative tool to get at him, you cannot see your boy, you cannot see your child until you get me support. And the guy is saying, let me see my child first. And so, see, this is where they are. And then it happens that she goes to the courts or reports to the authorities, and the authorities now says, okay, you have a case. Let's have the guy. And Kaybobo ran away to Nigeria and says maybe he's not going to return back to America, and only for him to land at the reality TV show BBNaija, and there you are. He's making waves. Who knows? If Kaybobo wasn't making waves, I'm not sure this day is going to come out. So I smell a lot of manipulation, trying to manipulate the real issues. But until Kaybobo actually comes to speak, we cannot really know what the real issue is. But this is a lady who's pained, allegedly, and who says that she has a case. Kaybobo has abandoned the son without paying child support, without even supporting her in any way possible. So I think that Kaybobo doesn't seem to be that kind of person. There must be something that must have transpired, which we want to be sure that Kaybobo addresses pretty soon, all right? We don't want to have these kinds of baggages following you, especially now that you want to have a direct appointment with the government of Ekiti State. Ekiti State government has also eulogized him that he's scandal-free, So when you say he was scandal-free, what's up with this person? What's up with this other person? What's up with this other guy, who's hanging right now on your neck? So you just have to come out to address the issues. If you don't address it, it will really hang there for such a long time. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always.